Hi Pisces and Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to our daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So we're just going to jump in and see what we got going on for you. It could be the energy and events of the day whenever you come across this video, or it could be advice and guidance that you need at this time that may give you some clarity on something that's been ongoing, not necessarily happening on this day, right? As always, just keep in mind, take the messages as they resonate with you. Never force anything to fit, though. If it's not your reading, it doesn't make sense to you. It could be that it hasn't happened yet, so that's why it doesn't make sense to you. Or it could be that it's just not your reading. If it just doesn't hit home for you, like at all, nothing resonates, it's just not your message. But have a look on the channel and see if you're drawn to any other reading. If it's thumbnail, if it's title, if it's something in it that's calling out to you, because your messages could be there. Welcome to anyone who's new. We hope you like it here. We hope you consider subscribing and returning. And thank you to everyone who has been here before. And thank you all of you, every single one of you who likes videos and shares them and comments on them. All my subscribers, and special thanks to my members for taking your support that extra step further. All right, all that being said, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for Pisces placements, daily energy, advice, guidance. All right, well, chunk of cards flew out, the bottom of which is the Nine of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. So this is telling you not to lose hope in a situation. Something that seems hopeless, it's actually going to work out somehow. It's actually going to turn around somehow for you in an unexpected way. But just don't lose hope is the message. All right. So we're doing something different today, Pisces. I'm incorporating a pick a card for you at the end of the video, specifically focused on timing. So if you're wondering when something's going to happen, we could do a pick a card for you. You choose your own card, and hopefully you get an answer. All right. What's going on today for Pisces placements? Pisces placements. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. So this is the situation, main events, main developments that you may be dealing with today. This is the challenging aspects, the obstacles, blockages you may be dealing with that are surfacing, influencing the situation. Looking deeper into the challenge, what the root of the problem is, to understand it better, and looking at the solution to the challenge, your advice on how to handle it for your highest good. And this is going to be the advice if the outcome if the advice is taken. All right, I'm just going to put my timing oracle cards over here so I don't forget to pick a card for you at the end. Okay, Pisces, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy could be significant at this time. King of Swords is also an energy of speak the truth, do the right thing. It's a very dignified energy focused on integrity, doing the right thing, saying the right thing, following, whether that means following the law and following the rules, or it means being true to yourself and your own morals and your own beliefs and communicating clearly. Could also be looking at making a significant decision on something, and it's trying to figure out, you may be trying to figure out what the right thing to do is in a situation. Okay, so let's see. All right. That candle's going to go out in a minute. I have another one ready to go over there. I don't like reading without a candle on. Okay, in the situation, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So here's that Gemini, Libra energy, Aquarius as well, okay, with the Knight of Swords, King of Swords there as well. There's an opportunity here. Okay, there's So the Knight of Pentacles, you could be focusing on yourself at this time, working on your own goals, your own projects, doing things by yourself. It's a very independent energy, okay? And there's an offer here from the Page of Pentacles, or through the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Pentacle he's offering, he, she, whatever, with the Nine of Pentacles would lead to the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like you're being presented with an offer or an opportunity to join forces with someone. There he goes. That could possibly lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, just give me one quick second. Do a quick switcheroo. All right. Hold on. Sorry, Pisces, it takes a minute to light up when you light it the first time. There we go. Okay. Right, yes. So it could be that you're assessing, is it worth partnering up with someone, or can I just do it on my own? It looks like there's some speed or pressure or time frame, or it's a defined window of when you need to give an answer by. It feels a bit rushed. Okay, now I don't know if it's got anything to do with what's going on in the sky, but we do have a lot of going on with, what is it, Saturn and Uranus, or that's what's coming up. Where it's like you have your own way of doing things, you're set in your ways, right? You have your routine, you have your own rhythm, and it's nice and easy and consistent, and you're taking your time. And here comes something unexpected that's coming in very fast with a lot of different ideas, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And so that's the situation. Okay, that's what you're contemplating. Now, what can this be on a day-to-day level? It could be someone offering to invest in your business for a part of the proceeds. It could be someone offering to support you, endorse you, do some sort of collaboration for, again, some sort of percentage or part of the proceeds. Or it could be someone offering to collaborate with you on, a project, a paper, and you would have to put both your names on it, right? Or it could be someone talking to you about getting into a relationship together, to create that happily ever after together, and you're looking at it thinking, well, I don't know, right? I don't know if I want that kind of commitment. You may be focused on other things at this point in your life. It could be that job opportunity where it's like, well, could this take me towards my end goals? Is it worth me partnering up with this company or working for this person? Is that kind of energy, yeah? Okay, cool. Moving on to the challenge. What's going on? Let's get more into it. So we have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Boy. All right. Now, for some of you, this opportunity could be coming in as you've been healing and recovering from a previous loss. So you're everything looks a bit dodgy to you because you may have trusted someone recently, or a situation or an offer or an opportunity recently or further back, and it did not go well for you. You may have lost everything and had to start from scratch, financially, but this could also have been something that kind of ruined you emotionally, mentally. That may also have impacted your finances. Okay, so you're just in a place of, is it worth risking getting my heart broken again? Is it worth risking getting my hopes up again? So it looks like whatever this is that's coming in might be triggering some trust issues. And it's, fair enough, Pisces, because if you've gone through this kind of situation where you trust someone or something and you get burned and burned bad, obviously, you're going to have trouble just being as trusting with the next thing. You know what I mean? So, don't feel bad about it, but, or put pressure on you in any way. It doesn't look like you are, to be honest with you. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're like, listen, I just kind of got myself in a good place. I'm relying on myself and I'm thriving. Last time I partnered up with someone, did not go well for me. I don't know if it's worth it. That's literally what this is. And you're looking at some sort of the potential of a long-term commitment. Okay, whether it's a significant contract for a number of years that you're about to be signing, or that's what the proposition is. That relationship that, the intention is, okay, well, let's build the future together. And that takes work, and it takes trust, obviously, and it takes patience, and it takes a lot, right? And you're going, well, I don't know, I'm kind of okay on my own. And there's nothing wrong with that, Pisces, but I feel like what the issue here is, and we'll look at the root of the issue, it's important to distinguish and make sure, okay, that you are saying no because you truly are just comfortable on your own. You don't really need anything or anyone else right now. or if it's a defense mechanism where you're telling yourself, I'm much better off alone because you're afraid of getting hurt by trusting someone else. Okay, and okay, all right, so let's look at the root of the problem. Well, here we go. We have the Nine of Swords, the Death card, the Ten of Cups. All right, Pisces. Okay, yeah, that's what this is. Last time you hoped for the Ten of Cups, it ended so badly that it kind of scarred you and traumatized you. Okay, there's a fear of trusting and having it end badly. Now, with the Death card showing up in your reading here, the root of everything, right? And we'll look in the advice in a minute in the solution, but this is telling you potentially that, you know what, you're ready to put yourself out there if you chose to. So if it is a situation where you're uncertain or insecure or fearful, this is telling you, Pisces, you got this. There's no need to fear an ending. There's no need to fear something not working out. You know why? Because you're good. Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're good. Like, you're stable within yourself. You found a sense of independence. You may have understood boundaries, right? What's worth investing, how much you're willing to give, how far you're willing to take it, what you want in return. Yeah, you may have had a lot of information and answers and epiphanies as a result of this one time or a cycle of you getting your hopes up and investing and losing everything. Yeah. So if you wanted to put yourself out there, what this is saying is there's no need to fear. You can put an end to the doubt and the fear, the insecurity, because it's not about what other people are going to do. We can't control that. It's about how we're going to do, what we're going to do, and how we're going to react and respond and relate to things going positively or negatively, right? And we always go back to ourselves. We always rely on ourselves, okay? So you might have, that could be something that you might have learned as part of whatever happened, whatever went down here. Not to blindly trust, and it's okay to trust, but kind of set yourself some boundaries. Pay attention, to notice red flags. Don't go necessarily looking for them. Don't be paranoid. This is telling you that if you have been going through a process of healing after getting your heart broken over and over again as a result of you trusting whatever it is, a person, a situation, an idea, a hope you had, right, and getting crushed, that healing process is done. You're there. Okay? You're there. And so whatever the situation in front of you is, it could be a good opportunity for you to test that theory, right? Because healing is a funny thing, especially when it's to do with relations and how we interact and relate to other people. Yeah? Because when we're on our own, we feel great. Yeah? That's the first step. We work on ourselves, deal with our shadow selves, deal with our trauma, work through it, process, heal. And then we're like, I'm good, I'm great, I'm awesome, I'm doing great. But we don't really know whether or not, things have been healed and things have been settled and released until we put ourselves in that similar situation yet again. Yes? And that's where we can see if we act or react in the same ways, if the pattern is still there, if we have, a new perspective on things, or, this used to trigger me, I'm noticing that it's not triggering me anymore. That's that kind of thing. So, but that's not going to happen. We're not going to have that confirmation. If the trauma was related to or resulted from us relating to another, then we're not going to be able to test whether or not we resolve that trauma until we put ourselves in relation to another again. Yes? Okay. Let's look at the solution here, or the advice or the guidance. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is telling you to consider things, to sleep on it. Okay? Two fours, again, confirming that you have this level of stability within yourself. This could also be an energy of negotiation. Okay? Have strong boundaries and stick to them when you're stepping into a negotiation process. Know your limits, okay? Know how far you're willing to take something or how low you're willing to go in terms of negotiations and offers and bids and whatnot, okay? Stick to those values, beliefs, expectations, absolutely. But this is telling you to either sleep on it, definitely telling you to consider something, to ponder it, to do your pros and cons. And if you decide to say no, thank you, then that's fine. But again, you would have gone through a healthy processing, right? You're not saying that because you're afraid. You're not saying that because you're being triggered. You're saying that because you've sat with it, you've done your pros and cons. That's a realistic, logical, practical approach, right? And you're saying, you know what? Yeah, okay, it's worth me taking the time and investing in this to see where it goes. Or it's saying, you know what? Actually, I'm good on my own. Thank you. Right? Okay. But yeah, sleep on it, meditate, contemplate. I hear journal for some of you, whatever your process is to connect to your intuition. But also definitely have this practical approach. Well, it either makes sense or it doesn't. It either adds up or it doesn't, right? So let's see in the outcome here. If the advice is taken, we have the Three of Pentacles. That's good. We have the Page of Wands and the Star. Really nice. So it looks like in the outcome here, if you're wondering whether or not you can trust this, if you're wondering whether or not what you're seeing is true, if you're wondering if you should go for this, if it's worth it, whatever it is, then the answer is yes with the Star. This is again confirming that you've done the healing, okay? And this is like a new opportunity for the new you, okay? And as long as we stay in that new energy with the Page of Wands of, you know, remember what you've learned, apply what you've learned, okay? Keep things fresh. Don't go back into old patterns, because we do that too. It's easy to do that because, you know, the brain goes with what is familiar, right? The brain goes with patterns. It's easier to fall back into an old pattern than it is to create a new one. But we have authority over that. We can catch ourselves as we're trying to do that, right? And decide, no, I'm going to apply my new skills and gain new perspective and develop new ways of communicating or handling the situation, right? And we keep going in that new energy, right? And that also prevents us from corrupting a new opportunity by falling back into old patterns, which is something that happens very easily. We might not even notice it until it's too late, right? Because it's the next thing that's coming in as you've completed your healing process. So it's not that difficult to just kind of fall back into an old habit without realizing, right? But we have to catch ourselves in our moments and those moments and bring it to the new. Okay, I'm a new person. I'm a different version. I handle things differently. I have different tools to handle things. I have a new perspective I didn't have before. I'm going to apply all these new resources to deal with this new situation. And I will have new, different, better results, right? And the Three of Pentacles is definitely an energy of collaboration, cooperation. We keep getting the Three of Pentacles for you in our daily readings recently. Working well with another, working towards the same goal, right? Common goal here. Everyone's doing their best. Teamwork. Meeting in the middle, being on the same page, okay? A lot of communication. But it's hope, all right? The Page of Wands and the Star both talk about hope and enthusiasm. Okay, so look at what it is that's being offered to you. Again, it is something that is new. It is something that is, you don't have history here, right? It's something new. It's a new person. It's a new opportunity. It's a new company. It's a new whatever. Yeah? King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It's new. See, Ace of Pentacles is what the Page of Pentacles is offering you. And this is saying, the Queen of Wands is telling you to trust yourself, to have the confidence, to know what the right thing to do is for yourself, and to have the strength to speak and communicate it honestly and clearly, right? But again, it's having that realistic, logical, practical approach from that place of confidence of it's my decision. If it adds up, it adds up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not afraid to say no. I'm not rushing to say no because I'm afraid of what might happen if I say yes, and so on and so forth, right? This is nice, Pisces. So whatever healing you've been doing, it's working. And this could be a good opportunity to test that, to put yourself in a new situation and to see how you handle it, to apply your new skills and your new resources and your new tools and see where it takes you, because this is telling you that it is something that could go the distance, that could actually reach the potential that is being promised. Okay. And again, if it's where you decide, you know what, no, I just want to do it on my own, as long as that doesn't come from, it's because you're afraid to trust. And in that case, nothing wrong with that. It's just showing you, hey, more healing, more work could be needed here. Yeah. But yeah, if you decide, you know what, no, I'm okay. Thank you. That's fine too, Pisces. It's more about how you come to the decision that is showing you, yeah, this is good. You've done the work. You've done the healing. You've done the processing, the release. And again, that could give you that clarity, and that could give you that confidence, and that could give you that pep in your step, and that could be what restores your hope and optimism and confidence in yourself and your ability to achieve whatever you want. Or it could be, again, something that is highlighting for you. There's still a little bit of fear here. There's still a little bit of uncertainty and insecurity. Can you work with that? What more could you do there? Okay, can you overcome it? But it looks like, it's a good opportunity for, for one reason or another. Because for some of you, it's definitely saying, yeah, confirming for you, you've done the work, you're good, you're confident, you're in a good place, and you're not afraid to trust. And embracing this opportunity can lead to reaching the potential of whatever is promised. Yeah? So let's see. Oracle advice for Pisces, and then we'll do your timing. Pick a card. So this one flew out. The Manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. And again, this is saying, look at it, take it for what it is. Don't overthink it, and don't allow fear or resistance to make you kind of twist it, because that can happen as well. Okay, 2 more cards for Pisces. Advice. The Roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Yeah, and it's like, you can stop running, Pisces. You can stop running. You can settle down for a minute, right? You can invest in something for a minute if you chose to. You don't have to run. And the Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. And it goes back into what we were saying with that King of Swords, yeah? It's about you. If you show up and you're stable within yourself, the situations you step into will also be stable. Because if they're not, you'll walk away, right? Or if someone is crossing boundaries, you will address it, and it will either be resolved, and you can continue, or it doesn't get resolved, and you know to walk away. Either way, it doesn't disrupt your inner foundation, your sense of stability that comes from within, yeah? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are, Pisces. And if you didn't used to be, you are now. Yeah? Tough, resilient, wise, brave. I like this reading for you, Pisces. All right. So, I hope this helps you, Pisces. I really do, because it's a really beautiful reading. There's no need to fear. There's no need to run. You got yourself. You got your own back, no matter what goes on. Okay? And if something goes well, great. And if it doesn't, you fall back on yourself, and you know for a fact that you'll be there to catch yourself. Do you see what I mean? If other people haven't done that for you in the past. So let's see. Let's answer Pisces' question. So I would pick one card just so that it doesn't get confusing, but you pick whatever you want. Okay, you can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. Focus on your question. Phrase it in a way where it's about timing of when will this happen, whatever it is that you have on your mind, and then pick a number, Whatever the first one is that comes to your mind. Let's see. What is the timing for what Pisces is thinking? What is the timing for Pisces' question for their highest good? 1, 2, and 3. And please let me know in the comments if you like this at the end of the video, if you like me including the pick a card. And I'll continue to do it for you. Obviously, if you don't like it, I'll stop doing it. But yeah, please let me know in the comments. All right, so let's see. If you chose number 1, I won't interpret these. You'll interpret them for yourself if they need to be interpreted. Yeah, if you chose number 1, we have when you least expect it. Okay. If you chose number 2, stop waiting. Now that could be, I said I won't interpret, but I'm hearing 2 sides to this. That could be it's not happening, or it could be stop waiting. There's something you can do to make it happen. Yeah, so it's a case of start doing rather than waiting. And if you chose number 3, we have divine timing is at play. It kind of goes into when you least expect it. It's difficult to pinpoint at this time. And this is saying just focus on, keep doing what you're doing and have faith, have optimism, have hope. It will come together. It is coming together. But when we work with divine timing, it's not to our plan. It's not to our schedule. It will happen either faster, it will happen slower, it will happen unexpectedly. So it's about focusing less on the when and just doing the best that you can do at this point in time and just continuing to have hope because you're manifesting. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for us at this time. I think my laptop's doing downloads. That is what I have for us at this time. I really hope it helps you. I'm looking forward to your thoughts, okay? Let me know what you think of the reading. Let me know what's going on for you. I think it's a really great message to just give you confirmation that Pisces, you're good. You've done the work. You're good. You're stable within yourself. You can handle anything. Don't be afraid. Yeah, it's time to stop being afraid. It's time to stop running. And let me know what you think about the timing. Pick a card at the end as well. Really hope this helps you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.